Good day, Earth viewers. I'm Oma from O.D.A. TV. Join me as I give you today's top news headlines.
It's annexation of the land without me.
We've just come through an Israeli military checkpoint right in the middle of Hebron to speak to Palestinian activist Issa Amro. He lives here in the part of the city where Jewish settlers live side by side with Palestinian residents. The atmosphere is tense. Any change in the delicate balance of powers here could lead to real friction. Israel has said it'll start providing municipal services here and allow Israeli citizens to buy Palestinian property right across the occupied West Bank. Outside Issa's house, a Jewish couple is picnicking. Inside, a plaque for Palestine. Through the window, a vast Israeli flag.
They were expanding a lot without any legal basis. Now they are the law, and they are changing the status from occupied territories to legal dispute. That it's part of Israel now without any rights to me.
Israel has also said it will expand its control over so-called heritage sites across the West Bank and will take over planning at two key religious sites used by different faiths.
Judea and Samaria is the Jewish homeland of the people of Israel, and I expect there to be full Israeli sovereignty here. But in the meantime, we can at least supervise. So there will be no environmental harm, and we won't harm the heritage of the people of Israel, even if it's in Palestinian-run areas.
Israeli ministers say the new measures will bury the idea of a Palestinian state. But that could also bury Donald Trump's plan for Middle East peace.
Can testosterone save the UK's falling sex drive? It's a big question. We are definitely having sex less. In fact, most recent large-scale studies suggest that we're having it about 3 times a month. That's compared to 5 times back in 1990. It could be due to many reasons, but also over the past few years, prescriptions for testosterone have more than doubled. And for some, taking that sex hormone has been life-changing.
It's made so much difference to my concentration, energy levels and my productivity.
Rachel has been on it for 6 months now, after going through surgical menopause.
I do feel like it made an instant difference to my libido. I literally felt like a teenage boy when I started taking it.
Alan was in great shape in his mid-40s, but his libido had completely disappeared.
I just won 2 bodybuilding competitions, age 45. Everything was in great shape.
That's when he got prescribed testosterone, after having tests that showed his levels were low.
The libido has come back, the energy's come back, and I feel younger than ever.
Both male and female bodies naturally make testosterone, and it does decline as we age. But some studies have shown, particularly with men, that testosterone is declining across all age groups. Private clinics are popping up everywhere, offering testosterone, recommending that we get our levels checked. But there are warnings that testosterone is not the silver bullet when it comes to our sex drive. NHS GPs and secondary care consultants are warning that private clinics are making money, profiteering from trying to offer a quick fix to a complicated.
Migration has been a huge flashpoint. More people were deported under my husband and Barack Obama without killing American citizens and without putting children into detention camps than were in the first Trump term or this first year of Trump's second term. So I think it's important to look at the facts, because very often the ideological impulse to try to protect the status quo or return making America great again in some nostalgic past that existed for white men and capitalist enterprise was not exactly open and welcoming to people who look like me and a lot of other people who are part of our national fabric. And I think we need to call it for what it is.
Secretary
There is
Clinton.
a legitimate reason to have a debate about things like migration. It went too far. It's been disruptive and destabilizing, and it needs to be fixed in a humane way with secure borders that don't torture and kill people.
been 2 weeks since our mom was taken, and I just wanted to come on and say that we still have hope. We still believe. And I wanted to say to whoever has her or knows where she is that it's never too late, and you're not lost or alone, and it is never too late to do the right thing. And we are here. We believe, and we believe in the essential goodness of every human being, and it's never too late.
You be banned from social media within months. The government says it wants to act quickly once it's heard people's views about new ideas for keeping children safer online. This might include a social media ban for under 16s, restricting young people's access to AI chatbots and VPNs, and the end of infinite scrolling on apps. Now, usually it takes a long time to bring in new rules like this, so the government's taking a different approach here, and it isn't giving us a date or even saying exactly what it is going to introduce. But we could be looking at months rather than years. It says by acting more quickly, it can protect more young people. But some people say this is the government giving itself too much power to make these big decisions without going through the process. So what are you?
Almost 10,000 kilometers away from Tehran, hundreds of thousands of Iranian Canadians calling for Trump to take action and topple the regime.
What we're hoping is that no negotiations happen, that President Trump helps us to get rid of the regime.
And I want to go back to live there, but I can't go there from all the mullahs that are attacking my country.
Rallying behind the son of the deposed Shah, who many in the diaspora want to see in power. But it's not clear yet if there will be regime change at all. Iran appears to have crushed dissent on the ground, and negotiations are ongoing as the U.S. also threatens military action.
Either these negotiations will fail, and then we will see if military action is taken, and you never know with Mr. Trump, or if they succeed, will it be a kind of deal that merely sort of pushes the problem down the road?
Those gathered here are watching closely, hoping to see the regime change they're calling for. Many tell me they've lost loved ones, and all that loss cannot be for nothing.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.